everyone, I'm here at the Monument in South Beach, Florida, just down the street from where I live. I'm really excited that I get to do this today. At the TPI event, there was a few panels, NFL players, all kinds of amazing people that were sharing their story, what they do, and of course their second act, what they're doing with their life. But I ran across somebody that's a really fun person to hang out with because he is in this little world that a lot of you out there are. I'm not talking about football players, I'm talking about you, the dads, sons, uncles, grandpas that are playing fantasy football, that are doing all these amazing things. So he's going to tell us a little bit about what he does as well and how he incorporated community and ecosystem into all this. Michael O'Day, thank you for making time for me.
Hey,
and I know it's such a busy week, right? The South Beach is packed and so many things. So thank you for being here. And again, tell me a little bit about how you got into this and let's have some fun.
Yeah, so I definitely didn't expect to be on here talking about fantasy football at all, or talking at all. So pulled in for energy. I feel like I got to bring it.
Yes, no, bring it.
So my day-to-day is around building businesses, and it really just like thinking about life. Really, that's just what my passions are. But there's a lot of parallels that kind of lie in fantasy football, and I guess we'll stay on theme there. So I guess other skills, it's like it feels a little bit. I don't know, obnoxious to be like, I'm really good at X, Y, Z certain thing. But fantasy football is like, no, that's a pride thing. You can step it up and say, I'm the best. And that's why I got stepped in. So like fantasy football, I'm pretty good. It's passion. I've been playing I'm 30 now, but I've been playing for 20 years. I was playing in my dad's office pool as like a 10-year-old with my other brother.
10, see? I told you.
And it was 2003, so 17 years.
Okay, long enough.
Yeah, but I guess I started playing because it presented itself. I was like, why not? It was a way. That's what sports do, and I think fantasy football is something like that. It connects people across generations, across different groups. There's that common bond. You know? So I definitely wasn't thinking of that as a 13-year-old, but now that's what draws me to sports.
So tell us how that with business, with what you do, like, you know, we were talking briefly about how you connected, you know, the things you learned as a child and as a grown up learning about fantasy football, but turn it into business because now you're in business. Now you get to help people with business. Tell me about that connection.
Yeah, so I mean, at the most like buzzwordy level, fantasy football is game theory. You know, it's understanding the other people, and it's a more defined game than the world of life. So it's a low risk testing environment, really. And I kind of always, I didn't necessarily gravitate towards it for those reasons, but I always saw in all areas of life you see certain things that are easy areas to grow that are low risk. You know, so that's what like fantasy is to me. So it's all these different variables, and you have to understand what other people are going to do, and there's a certain thing that you're trying to accomplish. But like even more so than just competing with yourself. Like I love like this is not just fantasy football, like other types of like sports pools. I don't need to get into the specifics, but like doing them with someone else, you get to see how people think and how they operate. And even like when talking about business, really, like business is psychology. Business is people. So it's with fantasy sports. There's oftentimes some sort of money put to play. You see how people respond and act, like that tells so much about how they're going to do in the world of business, whether they're going to like how they think and how they can handle pressure, even if it's not a pressure situation, realistically. But like with small money on the table, I'm talking with people that I'm like, we're never going to do anything in business together. But I've also found actual business partners by like, hey, we work well together on how we collectively kind of operate in this world of more confined game. So,
and, you know, I'm listening to his words and I'm just thinking of, you know, as a kid, I think I used to do certain things. My dad used to say, you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, because you're always thinking of ways to, you know, turn things into a financial gain or turn things into something, right? And listening to your words is exactly what I think I want people to get out of this interview. The most important thing to get out of it is, as a 13-year-old or, you know, or as a 20-year-old, 30-year-old out there, you're doing more than you actually think. You're learning about certain things that we learn in school or we try, but again, you actually want to do it. we do what we want, not what we need in life. Most people do what they want. You know, if you want to do something, you go do it. But if you need to do something, you'll think about it twice and you'll talk yourself out of it. But what I thought that was really interesting is what he's talking about. He's defining a lot of traits that we learn in college, that we learn in high school, that we go through certain things in business, right? And I got a degree in marketing management and I got my degree in communications. But in marketing, I learned a lot about specific things. But then when you put it into practice, I think is when you learn most.
It's reps.
And when you have a passion for something and you're excited about something, you learn even quicker and you want to learn even more.
It doesn't even feel like learning. You're literally just doing it, and then all of a sudden, like things are moving slower. You just see things, and other people. It's like, how did you make that connection? You're like,
and you have fun doing it.
You know the patterns. It's quick, yeah, fun, and that's like the best type of learning. That's where any sort of success comes from. You know, like my friends that like. And fantasy football is not important. You know, there's people who don't care about it. They just play because they like to be part of the community. Yes, exactly. But so like they don't put any effort towards it, so naturally they're not going to necessarily get these like extra rewards of their growth of learning and transcendent skills. But like that's okay because there's other areas that they can kind of like import that same mindset.
Absolutely. So tell me now about your business. What are you doing now? And you know, what did you think of this event as well?
Yeah.
What do you think of TPI? What they're doing for the community? Not just the NFL, but including other people and bringing people together. You know, I thought it was a great day today. I thought it was a packed house. That showed that people care. That show that their power and what they're putting out there is being returned, because there was a lot of people here from different businesses. It was not just about football. It was about they wanted to learn what the NFL is doing right or what TPI is doing right.
Yeah. So I do marketing and business strategy for companies, growing companies, a lot small, mid-sized, marketing stuff with some bigger companies. Like that's more production stuff. But kind of touch on a wide range of industries and business types: fashion, tech, sports, health, wellness, media stuff. So I've seen the gamut, even when we talk about events, and done a lot of community building stuff, because that's smart ways to build business. Because if you have people's attention, then you can relationships and other opportunities come off of that. But so again, I've been to a lot of different events in my life, and I thought this one was really good. I always judge an event like it's funny because I produce content and I appreciate content, but I don't judge events by like the content that's shared, because in my mind you can find that online.
Yeah.
But it's the quality of the people that you interact with. And today, every conversation, random conversation, it's just like sitting there eating a sandwich. Someone comes up like, we have no introduction, you should meet this person. That happened like 4 or 5 times where the conversation ended up being like very, very fruitful, and I was like happy to meet that person. So I'd say like the quality of people that I've interacted with and talked to, and like organic conversations that have led to like, hey, we're gonna reconnect on something hopefully mutually beneficial for both of us, is high. And like that does this event, that's the Super Bowl in general. These types of things are special. They're hard to quantify.
100%. I couldn't say it better myself. Well, Michael, I mean, we touched fantasy football, we touched marketing, we touched strategy, we talked about community, we talked about ecosystems. Again, this is what this is about. I think this is what IBMtv is doing this week as well, and I'm glad to be working with them. I'm very blessed to be at the TPI event. I got to meet some amazing people. I think people that I'm going to build relationships with for a long, long time. And
question for you.
Yes.
You don't have to say a name, but what was your favorite conversation you had? What was the topic of it?
I think I have to go back to Mr. Holmes, Antonio Holmes, because I resonated with his story as a cancer survivor, and knowing that my days, you know, I was told I was going to die, and then I'm living a bonus life. I think when he shared.
How long ago was that?
I'll be 13 years this year. I'll be 13 years cancer free.
Awesome.
But it doesn't matter. You know, to me, people say, "Well, no, man, it doesn't matter." To me, I'm living every day like it's a gift.
For sure, because you went through that experience.
Yeah. So listening to his story, I interviewed him, I had a chance to interview him, but listening to his story, listening to his passion for his child, he told me a story about him in the Super Bowl and his child being 6 years old. He's 17 now, graduated from high school. And that was it for me. I think that I'm going to take that with me today. Just because, for me, that was what resonated to me. For me, it's always about the story. It's always about the testimony. It's always about what you're doing with it. We all go through stuff in life, right? Everybody has a story. And how do you use your story? And I always believe that, at least in my case, cancer revealed my purpose. And I feel like that's what it did for him. So for me, that's why it was so important. But I love the fact that every single person shared so much with me today. I think that's always a blessing. I don't ever take that for granted.
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for having me on.
Amen. Yes.
It's Mike O'Day on Instagram if anyone
There you go.
cares to see my shiny face.
So Michael, thank you for your time. I know we're getting ready to go to the other room. We have some more stuff to do today. Again, my name is David Octavia Gandel. I'm with IBMtv today here at the Mondrian in South Beach. And like I always say, find hope, have faith, and live every day with a purpose. God bless you guys. See you soon. Signing off.